If you're just starting off in dropshipping, it's easy to make a bunch of mistakes that'll cost you money and time. In this video, I'm gonna share with you the 3 most crucial mistakes to avoid when starting a dropshipping business in order to succeed. My name is Ryan Maya. I've been dropshipping for 8+ years, and I've done multiple 7 figures online through Shopify, Amazon, eBay, etc. with my brand Beyond Braid. Only reason I like to say that is so you know you're getting your information from a credible source. But without further ado, let's get into the first mistake to avoid. Mistake number 1 is picking products that are just too cheap dollar-wise to sell and make money. Number 1, and one of the biggest mistakes that people usually make, is picking products under $15 that are too cheap to dropship. Now, let me explain that. Initially, while it may seem like a good idea to offer cheap products thinking that you'll sell higher volume, the actual profit margin in dollars is just too low. But let me run you through an example. I recommend staying away from products under $15, and here's why. While that product may cost you, let's say $1 or $2, and you can sell it and make $13 of profit, and that's like a 90% profit margin, there's just not enough profit dollars there to continue scaling that business. Because in today's age, with Facebook ad costs and Instagram ad costs, you're gonna be probably spending more than $10, $15, $20 to acquire a customer on Facebook. So you need at least, I'd say, $15 to $20 of profit per item you sell in order to successfully scale. In this dropshipping business, your biggest cost is not gonna be your cost of good, it's gonna be your cost of customer acquisition, AKA Facebook ads. So if you're currently looking for products to sell, I suggest at minimum sell things for $19.99, $25.95, $29. The higher you can go, the better, because you can spend more money on Facebook ads to acquire customers. So if you're selling something for $49.95, let's say, and it costs you $15, that means you have $34 to spend on Facebook ads to acquire a customer, as opposed to selling that $15 product and only having that $13 ad spend. While your profit margin percentage is lower, your profit dollars are actually higher, and it's gonna give you a much better chance to succeed in dropship. Now let's move on to mistake number 2. Another thing that most beginners do is they don't put enough effort into making quality video ads for Facebook and Instagram. Video ads are the number 1 way to acquire a customer and get someone to click on your ad and go to your store and buy your product. So if you're making a half-ass ad, there's a very high chance you're gonna get half-ass or 0 results. If you're gonna spend the time making a website, doing the product research, and actually making the video ads, you wanna make as many video ads as you can to test and make them as quality or as effective as possible. Let me give you a real life example of this. When I first started dropshipping, I was testing a whole bunch of products, and I would test a few ads on a simple product, see if it would work. Usually it didn't work, and then I would just move on. And one of the earliest products I tried dropshipping was fishing line, which now fast forward 8 years later, I've sold $8+ million worth. Had I just focused on better video ads in the beginning, it wouldn't have taken me 2 years to circle back to the fishing line product and then finally found success. The moment I decided to pick up a camera and record the video ads myself instead of using stuff that you found on the internet and just kind of smushing it together and hoping it works, is the day I started making real money with dropshipping. So if you're testing video ads right now and you didn't make them yourselves, or if you look at the ad yourself and you think this is not a great video, this is not a great ad, there's a very good chance you're just wasting money. So I suggest you go improve that video, go make it yourself, pass it on to a professional editor, do something to make it a higher quality video to increase your odds of making a sale through dropshipping. And the third mistake I see all too often is beginners giving up on a store or a niche that they started way too soon. Starting a dropshipping business isn't as easy as it seems, and it's not uncommon to have a few setbacks along the way. However, from what I've seen in most beginners and my friends and family who've tried dropshipping, is they go super hard on building a website, finding the products, making the ads. They launch their 1, 2, 3 ads. They spend $50, $100. It doesn't work, and they just give up. They spent a week doing all that work, and they let an ad run for 2 or 3 days. It didn't get sales, and they literally give up. And there's a very good chance if you've been dropshipping for a little bit, you've probably done this before. And don't worry, you're not alone. The same thing happened to me, right? I started my first dropshipping store and tried 12 other stores and products before I landed back on my store that finally blew up. And what do you know? That first store I started was fishing, and 12 stores later, I landed back on a fishing store. Had I not given up on the fishing store in the first place, I would have saved myself a bunch of time, money, and agony trying all of these different other niches and stores. The key to success in dropshipping is trying different products, different ads, different marketing strategies, and hopefully landing on something that you found that works specifically for you. Just take my word for it and don't give up so soon. Just remember, success takes time, it takes a lot of effort, and it takes a unique amount of creativity to really be successful with dropshipping. If you're brand new to my channel or dropshipping in general, go watch this video right here where I put together a 7-hour free dropshipping course just for you. Now, if you want to talk with me directly, a link down in the description below is to my mentorship group where we talk business, e-commerce, and a whole bunch more. Hope you guys got some awesome value out of this video. Like and subscribe. Peace.